the people you're working with, like The Rock, the personalities were very combustible. And you're trying to survive a director and actors and an experience that, it's a challenge for everybody to be on that set every day.
I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for Movie Scene in Sweden.
Jonathan, hello.
Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. So I actually finished the last episode of the season this morning, so I have it really fresh in my mind. And we're eventually going to go into spoiler territory where you can speak freely, but we'll keep it spoiler safe at the start here. So I just wanted to start out by asking kind of how, I know especially you, David, since I've followed your work for my entire life, basically. But when you sign on to a project like this, knowing that you're the supporting actors, how do you best support actors in something like this, where younger actors are going to take like the lead of something, but you have a lot of experience? I'm really interested in hearing your take on that.
Well, first of all, for me, I think it doesn't matter what role you're doing, we're all supporting actors. It's what our job is. We're there to support each other, support, the director, the crew. It's what our job is. And if we're doing it, in the best way we can, that's what we're doing every day. And it doesn't really matter. I've done a lot of things where I've done the lead or I've done smaller roles. They still have to be whole people. Our job doesn't change in terms of that. We still have to come fully alive, fully that character, and that's what I've been doing for a long time.
Yeah. Do you agree, Rahul?
I mean, I don't really have anything to compare it to because I've not been the lead. I've always been supporting pretty much. So it's a world that I am very used to, and it's one that I take great pride in, which is, there's two ways to look at it. You get to, you don't have the type of responsibility of showing up every single day. The volume of work that they have to get through it's a lot, and they do it with such grace and professionalism. And then you get to come in and steal a few scenes now and again. But you can also be there to, like David said, support and uplift, and you also get to help color the world. So it's always fun to be on part of an ensemble.
Yeah, and for me, watching almost hundreds, like maybe 150, 200 shows a year, getting to see like the supporting actors being chosen for particular shows is how I can tell, well, I'm really going to like this because they have thought this through.
Yeah.
And I mean that as a huge compliment to both your work. I'm a big fan of your Mike Flanagan shows, Rahul. So especially Midnight Mass, where you have a bigger supporting role. But also looking back to like it's almost 30 years now, The Rock came out, and whenever that's on, I can never turn it off. It's like it's one of those things, especially The Green Mile too, and just looking back to those experiences, what did you learn back then that you keep bringing with you into future projects?
Yeah, I also was lucky enough to work in Sweden. I did a movie called Dancer in the Dark that Lars von Trier directed.
Yes.
Which I loved. I loved being there, and I loved working with Lars. It's really the experiences, the people you're working with, like The Rock. The personalities were very combustible, and you're trying to survive a director and actors and an experience that. It's a challenge for everybody to be on that set every day. Or something like with Lars, something that's so incredibly creative and so different than anything I had done before that, and the way he worked. So you're really just giving yourself over to those experiences, doing the Green Mile. That was different than other ones. It was something that was supposed to be a 3-month shoot and wound up being 5 months. And there were a lot of tensions because of that extra two months that we went over. And it's really that stuff you learn from. The character work, the acting, the roles, that's what our job is. And that didn't change from when I was 17 years old, when I first started in theater, to now, when I'm working now. But the experience is what we learn from.
It's a big honor getting to speak with the both of you. I wish you all the best with the premiere now, and I do hope we get to speak in the future as well.
Good. Happy to talk
Thank
to
you
you.
very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.